Picture this: Andy Puddicombe sitting quietly in a small, sunlit room in London, eyes closed, just breathing. Not on a mountain, not in a temple, but amid the noise of rush hour buses and honking cars outside. Just 10 minutes. Could that little slice of time really transform your hectic day? That's the question Andy wrestled with before becoming the UK's top mindfulness guide. But what if calming your relentless mind chatter was simpler than you think? Andy didn't start as a monk or a serene sage. He was a regular guy juggling stress before discovering a trick to fit meditation into the busiest schedules. Andy was a sports science student in England, drowning in deadlines and distractions. Out of curiosity, he traveled to a Tibetan monastery and spent a decade training as a Buddhist monk, but he never lost the perspective of the busy, stressed guy who just needed a pause, not escape. This dual life shaped his approach: meditation for regular people, not monks. Think of your mind like a wild puppy pulling on its leash. Meditation is the training method, a system of gentle focus and bringing attention back again and again. It's not about clearing thoughts like erasing a chalkboard, but learning to observe the bustle without getting swept up, like stepping back and watching that puppy calmly sniff the air. Andy promises only 10 minutes a day can reset your brain's autopilot. This tiny chunk rewires your habitual stress responses, boosting focus and calm. Users report feeling less overwhelmed, sharper at work, and surprisingly better at bedtime. It turns out, you don't need an hour on a mountaintop to change your mental game. Mindfulness isn't a pose or a perfect mantra. It's living fully in each moment, even if that moment's piled high with chaos and noise. Andy shares a story of a simple tea ceremony in Japan. Instead of gulping the drink while scrolling phones, participants slow down to feel every sip, every warmth, every breath. This ceremony isn't about the tea itself. It's a practice to train attention, proving mindfulness can be as ordinary as a cup of tea but profoundly grounding. Recent neuroscience reveals mindfulness literally reshapes the brain's wiring, increasing the thickness of areas linked to attention, emotional regulation, and empathy. Imagine your brain like a garden. Mindfulness nurtures the weeds, the stress and distraction, and encourages flowers of calm and clarity to bloom instead. Instead of reacting reflexively to stress, heart racing, breath quickening, being mindful teaches you to meet it with presence. Andy explains how this step back creates a choice point. Do you spiral or do you breathe and shift? People who practice mindfulness find their stress response dulls, replaced by a steadier, more resilient calm. Think meditation's just about relaxation. Andy reveals it's a secret weapon to upgrade your entire life: relationships, sleep, even weight control. Andy highlights a corporate London office where employees did 10-minute Headspace sessions. The result? Concentration soared, meetings shortened, creativity surged. Meditation turned the chaotic workplace into a quieter, more productive headspace, proving calm isn't just peaceful, it's powerful in business too. Insomnia plagues millions, but mindfulness offers a natural antidote. Andy guides readers through tiny shifts, like observing your breathing without fighting it, that soothe the mind instead of stirring anxiety. Users report falling asleep faster, waking less, and feeling restored without the grogginess of sleeping pills. Mindful eating disrupts automatic snacking. Instead of shoveling down food while distracted, awareness of taste, texture, and fullness rewires your relationship with food. The book explains how mindfulness reduces emotional eating and helps regulate appetite, not through restriction, but through genuine connection with hunger cues. Remember Andy in that cramped London room, eyes closed amid city noise? That moment wasn't an escape, it was a gateway. Meditation starts where you are, not where you wish to be. So tonight, try this, set a timer for just 10 minutes. Sit, breathe, and follow your mind's chatter without judgment. That tiny pause, it's your first step to more headspace and less stress in the chaos of your day. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.